School is a busy place for kids, for staff, for teachers, and for parents as we pop in and out of the building at drop-off or pickup. And when your kid has extra layers to their well-being or safety, you want everyone that works with them to know what you know. But it's hard. It's really hard to get the focus and time you need to keep everyone in the loop. So here's a few tips and a tool that'll help keep everyone informed and on the same page. The first tip is really just keeping the lines of communication open. Kids with specific needs or complicated medical conditions need things really readily available for the people that work for them, and a one-page summary like this is a great way to start things off and make it really clear. Tip number 2 is explaining your child's condition or conditions and what to expect or look for. I like to give the name of the condition, what it means for my child, what the child needs, what you'll see if all is well, and what steps to follow if support of some kind is needed, because that can look different for every kid. This third tip builds on this. You want to describe the actions that'll support your child in common situations. This may be actions to take if you're noticing certain things. It may be outlining important routines with timing so everything rolls smoothly. And for some kids, it may mean making a list of medications and making it very clear what's given, when, and why. The fourth piece revolves around giving your school team the tools they need to document wins and progress, either with your kid or with you, helping your team document observations about your kid's mood or energy or focus or anxiety or discomfort. And for some kids, they need some help communicating sensations. So something visual can be really helpful to check in with them on a day-to-day basis. Tip number 5 is making sure that teams know who to contact in different situations. You may have someone to contact if the kid's just having a bad day or not feeling well. You may have someone else to contact if extreme anxiety is being felt or if they're physically ill in some way. And you may have someone else to contact if additional strategies are needed to support the team as they work with your kid. This tip can be hard for a lot of people. You have to be the leader in the situation, and you have to be a leader that's open. You're an expert on your child, so it's important that you share your knowledge patiently and clearly, because not everybody knows them as well as you do, and not everybody has as much time to get to know them, and that's not great, but it's a reality of the situation. So it's important that you give your child's team the tools they need. Give the team time and opportunities to ask questions and make it an open space to do that. And it's also really important to keep the team up to date and ask that they do the same. The final tip is really just a general piece of advice to learn about the school and its team members. Remember to ask how you can help them understand or support your child better, because you may not have anticipated what questions they're going to have or what they're actually going to need for their situation. And it's really important to advocate and communicate with an open mind and some compassion for the challenges that they're dealing with on a day-to-day basis. I always like to say you never know what's on someone else's plate when their space collides with you. So it's always good to approach things with the idea that someone else has a lot going on as well. There are a lot of different ways that these tips can come together and look as you interact with your school teams. But if you're looking for a great starting point, you can download a printable template to keep the lines of communication open by checking out my Etsy shop, linked below, for easy-to-use tools that support parents, caregivers, teachers, school staff, and support workers. Check out the link at layercakedigdes.etsy.com and let me know in the comments if this looks useful to you or if there's something that I missed.